Hello, Julie Chance with Action Strategies by Design. This month, our video series for everything DiSC facilitators and participants looks at conflict through the lens of DiSC. Think about the last time you engaged in a conflict, big or small, with a coworker, especially when the situation didn't go as well as you would have liked. What was your response? Did you dig in your heels and become assertive? Some might even say aggressive. Possibly you glossed over the situation, pretending it wasn't all that big of a deal. Did you acquiesce in order to keep the peace? Or maybe you increased your focus on facts and logic, failing to recognize or ignoring the emotions being exhibited by the other person. We all have go-to behaviors that come naturally to us when we encounter conflictual situations. Sometimes these behaviors are resourceful and constructive, and sometimes they can be destructive to the situation and to the relationship. You've undoubtedly experienced productive, healthy conflict around ideas and issues. This type of conflict leads to new and better solutions, to greater creativity and to more innovation. And we also have experienced that destructive conflict that really harms the situation and the relationship. The DiSC model can be a tool for helping us understand our own positive and negative responses to conflict, as well as the typical responses that people of other styles have to conflict. For example, someone with the D style tends to confront conflict head on. They're willing to quickly address problems that other styles may sweep under the rug or let linger. However, on the flip side, if they feel their authority is being challenged or that they're losing control of the situation, they can become aggressive, forceful, and might come across as intimidating or dismissive of others. Someone with the I style really is focused on maintaining a positive relationship. They want to find a common ground, and their goal is to diffuse the situation. That focus on maintaining the relationship, though, can stop them from getting to the root cause of the conflict. They can become overly emotional and go on the attack if they sense disapproval or feel like they're losing influence. People with the S style tend to value harmony, and they prefer to avoid conflict generally. While they're really good at creating a supportive environment and helping to calm others, they can become overly accommodating and yield their own desires to others just to keep the peace. And this leads to unresolved issues and oftentimes a growing resentment on the part of the person with the S style. Finally, individuals with the C style use facts and logic, and they want to find a fair solution. While they bring objectivity to the situation, they can come across as detached and overly critical, and they tend to withdraw from the situation, especially if they feel the other person is becoming overly emotional. So there's a variety of activities you can use during a DiSC session you're facilitating or during a team meeting to help people understand their own and others' DiSC style in conflict. Here's one you might want to try. Have people get in groups by like DiSC style. So everybody whose styles, the first letter of their style is a D gets in one group. Everybody whose first letter of their style is an I gets in another group, etc. And then have them list out some typical ineffective behaviors that they tend to use, their go-to behaviors during conflict, and discuss the consequences of those negative behaviors, especially have them think about the consequences on results and the consequences on relationships. Then have them consider what might be healthier responses and what the benefit of using those responses might be. Once you've given all them an opportunity to look at it from both their behaviors that tend to be more negative as well as those ones that tend to be more positive or resourceful, then have each group report out. And if you'd like to brainstorm other activities to help people view conflict through the lens of everything DiSC, please reach out.